My name is Mitchell Smith, and I'm here to discuss my learning reflection on operational improvement. Starting with the content, I will discuss my expectations, new learnings, and how I will apply these new concepts to my role at Caterpillar. The learning objectives of this course were digital operational strategies and systems, operational management theories and applications, assessing organisations by analysing their operational systems, practices and processes, comparing and distinguishing between strategy, design, implementation, monitoring, control and risk management procedures, and developing advanced analytical and critical thinking skills. So, as I mentioned in Assessment 1, digitalisation is a great initiative that results in cost reductions along with increasing throughput and improving efficiencies. As an enterprise CAT were not meeting expectations and required improvement, particularly in parts inventory within the supply chain due to dealerships strategically choosing to restrict their inventory holdings and rely on sourcing from Caterpillar distribution centres. This approach helps dealers optimise their working capital by reducing financial resources tied up in stocking parts with limited turnover. Though during this course and reading on case studies, I found that big data principles are the foundation of many digital models. For example, Caterpillar deliver value to customers, dealers, and the enterprise using connectivity, cloud technologies, applications, and analytics. Some of these examples could be in a form of asset health dashboards that provide real-time data to the customers and provide insights to optimize the equipment productivity. Another key focus point was change in management. Management change and stakeholder engagement played a crucial role in aiding new employees as they navigate through operational adjustments within Caterpillar. The primary objective of this initiative is to foster a new culture and effective collaboration among all stakeholders while working to mitigate potential risks and eliminate obstacles that may hinder a smooth transition during periods of operational change. My actively working with stakeholders and within organisations, new employees can receive necessary support and guidance to adapt successfully to these changes within the work environment. The second key focus point are the driving and the restraining forces, as I mentioned in Assessment 2, such as stakeholders putting downward pressure on Northern Star leadership to provide to improve production tonnes and payload accuracy. For Assessment 2, I chose Six Sigma for Scenario 1. Its structured approach to process improvement that consists of 5 phases: define, measure, analyse, improve, control. These phases assist or improve existing processes, products, services, designs, and plant. To address payload accuracy issues and their financial impacts that was discussed in Scenario 1. Six Sigma method was implemented for quantification. A weight study will be conducted to pinpoint problem areas and guide improvement initiatives. Behavioural issues will be tackled through operator training programs, highlighting the significance of precision loading. It's crucial to enforce constant adherence to proper machine setup and maintenance practices to maintain operational efficiencies. In scenario 2, the areas of focus were parts availability and the process. Lean was identified as the preferred approach, which discussed the relationship around Munda and Kaizen principles. Kaizen principles centered on ongoing enhancement of all business functions, enables empowering team members to capture inefficiencies and enhance customer value. This Kaizen improvement workshops that I mentioned in assessment 2, this approach should be ingrained within the value stream to maintain and uphold process enhancements. Some key concepts and practices continuous improvement. So CI is the core of Kaizen. Involves making small incremental changes to improve efficiencies, employee involvement, stakeholder engagement, employees engaging in the improvement processes and fostering a new culture of continuous improvement and innovation. Gemba practice involves going to the actual place, going out to those work areas, those operational areas, and observing and understanding the processes to ensure that the improvements are based on real world conditions and the plan, do, check and act cycle is another main a tool that can be used. Finally, value stream mapping is probably the last one that we'd have to discuss. It's on current, future and ideal and desired states. As the slide shows, current reality based on recent past and previous performance, on near-term future, on what can we do now, what's achievable now, what can we achieve in with the resources and capabilities that we have, and then the lastly is ideal state. What would be our best the best outcome in 5 to 10 years time. So how will I implement these new learnings to my day-to-day job? I did find the unit beneficial. Coming from a sales background rather than operations, a couple of key points I got out was digital, knowing how important for dealers to maintain their ERP systems, as this is an enabler for Caterpillar to draw off on all segments of the business. For example, parts ordering, sales opportunities, operational excellence metrics, and all other KPIs that rely on the dealer's ERP system. Lean and Kaizen workshops. I think will use this approach moving forward when completing account reviews, and for example, like focusing on tailored account planning to grow with the mining customers, mining owners, contractors, identifying high lost opportunities, where the growth areas are, where strong growth areas are, and where we can improve on. And lastly, discuss what went well and what didn't go well from the previous year, and what improvement areas do CAT, dealer, and the customer need to improve on to achieve success for the next year. So thank you.